Cognitive dissonance is the mental discomfort or tension that happens when a person holds two or more conflicting beliefs, values, or attitudes, or when their behavior doesn't match their beliefs. This feeling of conflict motivates people to reduce the discomfort by changing their beliefs, justifying their actions, or even ignoring the conflict. Cognitive dissonance theory was first introduced by Leon Festinger in 1957. He believed that people need to maintain internal consistency, meaning their thoughts and behaviors should align. Festinger suggested that when there's a conflict between what people think and how they act, they feel uncomfortable and are driven to resolve the inconsistency. His research was influenced by earlier psychological ideas about human motivation, but he focused on how inconsistencies in thoughts and actions create mental discomfort. Festinger's famous study on a cult that predicted the end of the world helped solidify his theory. When the world didn't end, some members of the cult experienced cognitive dissonance and resolved it by doubling down on their belief, claiming their faith had saved the world. Another example is when a person who values honesty cheats on a test. They may feel conflicted because their action, cheating, doesn't match their belief. Honesty is important. To ease this discomfort, they might rationalize their behavior by saying that everyone cheats or that they needed to pass the test due to external pressure. One strength of cognitive dissonance theory is that it explains a wide range of human behavior, especially why people often try to justify or rationalize actions that conflict with their beliefs. It provides insight into how people cope with conflicting thoughts and why they might change their attitudes to reduce discomfort. It's also useful in understanding how attitudes and behaviors can change over time as people work to maintain consistency between their actions and beliefs. However, cognitive dissonance theory has some weaknesses. One criticism is that the theory doesn't fully explain why some people choose to ignore the discomfort or fail to resolve it. For instance, some individuals may continue to live with a dissonance without trying to reduce it. Additionally, the theory assumes that people are always motivated to reduce dissonance, but this may not always be true. In some cases, people may become more entrenched in their beliefs rather than changing them, especially when social or emotional factors are involved. An alternative to cognitive dissonance theory is self-perception theory. Instead of experiencing discomfort from conflicting thoughts or behaviors, self-perception theory suggests that people observe their own behavior and then form beliefs or attitudes based on that behavior. For example, if a person notices they regularly eat healthy food, they might conclude that they must value healthy eating, even if they didn't strongly believe it before. Self-perception theory offers a different perspective by focusing on how people come to understand their beliefs through their actions, rather than resolving conflicts between them. To learn more about self-perception theory, watch this video next.